Hello, I thought for us Reiki people it was time we kept in contact, so I can't be on my cushion, via the virtual web. I've uploaded a very short video already while I was out and about with the dog. I just felt there was a need for myself to ground and come into a little bit of present breath. So I'd also like to start including some specific Reiki meditations, so if you would like to use those, then please be my guest. I think we need to keep in connection through the virtual web. Such a beautiful day today. Seems a little bit unfair. We've all got to sort of stay home, but surprisingly there are lots of people out and about. So just take a moment, guys, into your breathing. And for me, I want to keep very present in my heart. I want to, and this coronavirus for me is all to do with the crown chakra. And the heart, it's to do with all the respiratory problems. But this is a disconnection from the unity for how we connect to one another through our own crown chakra, our own higher consciousness. So I think it's very important that we maintain our Reiki practice. And if I can help you with some meditations and keep you on track, then I'd love to do so. Helps me also to stay mindful with my own practice. So I will come on board and share with you when I feel I need to, perhaps once a week, just to keep us all connected. So maybe put your symbols into your palms. Don't worry if you're not Reiki attuned, you can still use the breath and the meditation. But put the symbols in. I'll talk you through it if you want. Let's do chakra, chakra, chakra. Chakra, chakra, chakra. And say heiki, say heiki, say heiki. Say heiki, say heiki, say heiki. Don't worry if you're taking your time. Hon shizei shonen, hon shizei shonen, hon shizei shonen. And again, hon shizei shonen, hon shizei shonen, hon shizei shonen. Level 3 people. Daikomyo, daikomyo, daikomyo. And daikomyo, daikomyo, daikomyo. Level 4. Daikomyo, daikomyo, daikomyo. And daikomyo, daikomyo, daikomyo. I have a couple of my own symbols I'm going to put in. Symmetry, symmetry, symmetry. And symmetry, symmetry, symmetry. And one more. Oh, arasach, arasach, arasach. And arasach, arasach, arasach. And so just take the palms into your lap, palms up, and take some deep breaths. I ask to connect you to your Reiki healing light, whether that's white light, obviously that's traditionally the healing light, white light, or you might use the Christ conscious light, which is pink, or you might use the source light, which is a golden pink, golden white light, golden pink white light. So just allow the energy, whichever you're using, to come down into your palms and ask to be an open channel to receive Reiki healing light or universal healing light. And just start to breathe that light. Inhale and exhale, bringing it down into your low belly. If you're used to using the Hara breath, breathe it through the nose, down the front of the belly, down up through the back of the body, over the top, and back out through the nose. And just do yourself about half a dozen rounds to center the mind and focus with the breath. And I'm just going to do dry bathing, so right hand to left shoulder, deep inhale, exhale, sweep to the right hip. Left hand to right shoulder, to the left hip. One more with the right hand, down the left arm, down the right arm, and one more to the left arm. Palms back up into the lap. Just re-establish the breath. And just bringing the palms together at the heart center, the Gasho position, prayer position. And focus on the middle two fingers. Allow the breath just to be neutral, natural rhythm. And once you felt the energy start to build in your palms, start to use that breath, that energy from the palms down through your hara line. So if you want to take it from the nose or from the heart, from the hands to the heart, just start breathing down the front of the body, all the way back up through the top of the body, over the top of the head, out through the nose. Just building up your energies. And then I'd like to just do the chakra meditation with you today. So I can't get comfy, I don't normally sit on the floor. So let's take a moment to open, balance and cleanse the crown chakra. Use your chakra A or any other symbols that you have, or just into the light. I'm going to actually put my hand into the occipital ridge too, so just at the back where we have our attunements, where we put the Reiki symbols in. So chakra A, chakra A, chakra A, please open, balance and cleanse the crown chakra. And just allow a moment or two to let the energy run into the crown. Bringing down that white healing light. You might use golden light, you might use a combination of the white, gold, pink light, or just the pink light, it doesn't matter which you do. Just open, balance and cleanse the crown. Just focus on your breath. Allow the Reiki now just to open. Very important for the crown, with this unity, to stay connected to people, to keep our connection to our higher self, which keeps us connected to everyone else's higher self. So really important in these isolating times that the crown is open. I like to visualize it as like a little actual crown sitting on top of my head, and we have the white light on the top and the violet light just underneath the scalp, and just connecting us all the way above, high, high, high above, all the way up to source light, through your moon, your sun, your galactic and your universal chakras too, they're higher above. Just allow those to come into your own energies down here in your physical body. If you'd like to invoke any of your own guides, guardian angels, the archangels, the angels, just to come in here and be with you today, stand with you today, help you through your journey, and just invoke those in while you're letting the healing come through to your crown. Be aware of any insights, any messages that you might be receiving, or you might just feel that energy movement. Just take a moment, let those energies settle. Bring those into the heart. Allow that energy to reside in your heart. And then we'll move to the third eye.
You can have the hands all over the face, or just into the third eye, or even to the prayer position into the third eye, or hand forward and back, and just again into the occipital ridge. Placing in your symbol, if you have one, Chakra, 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 just to open, balance and cleanse the third eye. And deep indigo blue for third eye. And the occipital ridge is connected to your galactic chakra. This is deep indigo blue with flecks of purple, white and gold into the occipital ridge. So we just ask to open, balance and cleanse, allow the healing light to come into third eye, occipital ridge. Very important that we keep our clarity, the inner sight, especially in these situations at the moment. This is where you're going to get your intuitive moments, where you're going to get your knowing from, where you can see clearly how you need to act, think, behave, feel in these times. So keeping the third eye, the occipital ridge is your inspiration, where we get inspiration from. Noticing any energy movements, and noticing any messages or insights that you might receive. Just let that energy settle. Allow yourself to come back to your heart, so you don't lose sight of our centre. We want to really be accessing our heart energies. And then we're going to come to the throat. You might want to put the hand into the C7 point, the back of the throat too, and put in your symbols, Chakra, 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 to open, balance and cleanse C7 and the throat chakra. And just allow the energy now to come into the throat. So that we can speak our truth, that we can stay authentic. Again, noticing any insights, any messages that you might receive. Sky blue colour for the front of the throat, turquoise for the back. This can run down the arms, into the ball in your hands, into the energy in your hands. And just move that into the ears, so that we can just open, balance and cleanse the ears, so that we might hear our own truth and hear the truth of others, so we can discern what information is relevant for us at this time, that we don't get too confused with all the information that's out there. Just come back to the heart. Allow those energies to settle. Just breathing into the heart. And next we're going to do the higher heart, pink in colour, and the lower heart, which is green in colour. And we've also got the heart, the really important, the thymus gland at the back of the heart, which is cerise pink, and this is your immune system, and this is where your T cells will be fighting off any disease. So this is really important for now, that we keep this heart, whole heart triangle open. Higher heart, thymus at the back, and heart. Higher heart is your humanitarian, where we serve other people, and the heart chakra here is to do with your own soul journey, how we perceive ourselves, how we perceive others in ourselves too. So we just want to use Chakra or Dicomio if you have the level 3 to open, balance and cleanse the heart centers. And just coming into both of the hearts, higher heart, lower heart and the thymus. Just letting the energies now open, balance and cleanse. Feeling the warmth in your heart, shedding any vulnerability, any grief that we might be feeling. And especially important that we're strong in the back of the heart. So just visualizing or feeling that energy swirling, especially the cerisi pink energy, call that down, Christ light, which is our healing light. And just allow that time, any insight, what you might be feeling. Does it feel tight? How does the breath feel? It's all connected to the lungs. How does the breath feel? And as this virus tends to target the respiratory system, it's really important that we stay with the breath into these spaces. I just feel like it's like a big hug on the inside. Loving yourself, loving others. Healing yourself, healing others. Just let that settle, let the energy settle. Oh, maybe a few exhales when we feel heavy in the heart, a little sigh. Oh, might just help to release that. And then we're going to move to the solar plexus, the upper belly, and the diaphragm chakra at the back. Solar plexus is yellow, sunshine yellow, and the diaphragm is the bridge. This is the bridge from your higher to your lower chakras. And so when we bridge that gap between the upper and lower self, we start to activate not only into our physical body but our high above into the upper chakras too. And that's the rainbow colour, and we have the pot of gold at the end of our rainbow. So this is our manifestation. This is where we have abundance and manifestation. So just open using your chakra to open, balance and cleanse the solar plexus and the diaphragm chakra. Just allow those energies now to balance, to remove any anxieties that we are feeling here, any fear of lack. That will be very through the fear, the lack, the scarcity that people are beginning to panic by. People begin to think they're not going to have enough to eat or enough money from their work. So very important that we still have this abundance at the back, that there is enough, that we know we will be provided for. And the solar plexus at the front is to do with your will, your ego, and your gut reactions too. So just allow the energies now into these two. Well, they're all important, but these two, quite fiery, fire element. And just let this settle back to the heart center, the prayer position of palms over heart. And then we're going to move to the hara, which is the low belly, not slightly above the sacral. It's just by the belly button, just below the belly button, and the kidney chakra at the back of the heart of the hara. This is the color orange. We use orange into the hara, and red, orangey red, to the kidney chakra. Very important for the kidney chakra at this time to remove any toxins from our bodies. So we want to have our own energies working ultimately properly in through our own system. The hara is where we have all our energy. So a lot of fatigue happening at the moment. So make sure that our energies are topped up in the hara and the kidneys. So just allow for a few moments these energies to come into the hara, into your kidney chakra. Topping up any depletion, removing any blockages, just balancing. Again, noticing any energy movements, any insights, any sensations that are in these two chakras. bring that back to the heart. Just breathe back into the heart. Let those energies just balance. Oh, that felt quite needed quite a lot of energy myself in that one. And then we're going to move into the sacral center and the root, and we've also got the perineum, which is in the cervix. So we just want to use the chakra to open, balance and cleanse the sacral, the perineum and the root chakras. And we have a silvery orange for the sacral, platinum grey for the perineum, and a ruby red for your root. So just allow these energies now to open, balance and cleanse using your chakra to open, balance and cleanse your sacral, your perineum and your root. And especially where we're feeling fearful in our physicality. The root, obviously really important, the emotions into the sacral, and the perineum is your connection into anything organic, anything that we are born into, our physicality, which also connects us down into the earth. So just allow these energies a moment to balance, perhaps remove anything that feels heavy, especially in the root where we might not feel very safe at the moment, not feel safe with other people. So just letting those balance. And letting the emotions flow freely. We don't want to store the emotions. Very nice. And then just coming back to the heart again, just let those energies settle. And then we're just going to allow these energies to run down the legs. If your leg, you don't have to touch all the legs, but we can intend just to hold at the hips or the knees. And we just ask to open, balance and cleanse the hips, the knees, the ankles and the feet chakra. And I want you to imagine your golden thread-like veins, roots from your feet down into the earth, connecting you down into your earth chakra, which is of brown colour, golden brown. And just allow these energies to run up and down. If you want to take it down your left leg and then bring it back up your right leg, you can allow the energy to make a circuit. But just connect through the roots first, golden thread vein-like roots. You may have just a few, you may have many, doesn't matter, just get that connection into your earth chakra, golden brown earth chakra. Your organic being, where we belong, a sense of nurture, and being held by the earth. And you might also see a taproot from your earth chakra, which takes you down into the core of the earth, but also allows you to connect into the ley lines and the crystalline grid that we have just underneath the earth. And you might tap into this to get your crystalline energies active. And those again can then run through your earth chakra, through your vein roots, and back up into your feet, all the way up into your root, perineum, your sacral. And again, you can just circuit down your left leg, up your right leg. And just feel that circuit energizing you. My legs felt a bit wobbly this morning, so I can feel this energy circulating now. Also giving you your sense of belonging. In these times of change, it's a little bit uprooting where we are. We don't really know where we belong anymore. Jobs are being closed, work's drying up. So where we normally provide, where we're busy, we're now finding we have time. So it's time to heal yourself, time to heal the planet, time to heal our structures. And then just allow these energies to come back to the heart. Back into your heart. And just let these energies settle. Most importantly, always come back to the heart. Feel the breath. And you can leave the hands at the heart center or return the hands to the palms up into the lap. And we just take gratitude for a moment. Gratitude for our own health and well-being. Gratitude for our own loved ones' well-being and health. Gratitude for our earth, where we are provided for. Gratitude for our insights. Gratitude for our connection to each other. And just taking a moment to close. You can disconnect. I don't like to disconnect. I like to have this connection. And just remember that we want to be connected to each other, but we don't want to be tapping into each other. We don't want to be corded into each other. Make sure that where the connection is coming through the heart, or through the crown, or through the earth. We don't want to drain other people. We don't want other people to drain us. So stay connected through your heart. And you might want to just do your dry breathing to finish. Just to remove anything that might have risen to the surface. When you're ready, come back, open the eyes, feel the feet, sit bones where you're sitting. And just allow yourself a moment to come back. Take yourself a drink of water. And stay safe, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Tune in again. Take care.